match. I think it's going to be great.
It's obviously going to be great. And then we go to another match that is just going to be great. It's the National Openweight Championship. The impressive Alex Hammerstone, who's super impressed me when I never did really want to get behind him.
They have an Openweight Championship now, too?
Yeah, most places do.
Is it never open?
It's National Open. It's open nationally. Alex Hammerstone will be defending the title against Davey Boy Smith Jr.
Yeah. Hammerstone rolls with the boys, man.
Yes.
I love Heart Foundation, but I think Hammerstone picks this one up, especially with Sami Callihan being your new Impact World Champion. I just think it looks good.
You know, first of all, he just looks good with the belt.
Yeah.
He's badass. I very much.
He reminds me of the lead singer of The Offspring, but on steroids.
Oh, you know, I probably know his name, but I don't even have a guess of his name right now, which I probably should.
I know all of his music. I don't know his name, so don't feel bad.
Okay, yeah, I love The Offspring. I mean, they're amazing. You got to keep them separated, though, or so I've heard. I've just heard that.
That's why they haven't released new music in years.
Yeah, right. They've kept themselves separated. I don't know what the hell happened.
Hey, don't play no mind. You're under 18. You'll be doing it in time.
Yep. You damn right. Oh, what are we talking about? We're talking about the dynasty.
Hammerstone.
We're talking about the dynasty and the heart.
Smith. Yes.
I'm going with Davey Boy Smith Jr. here. I think that I want to see.
Did I fuck up and say Callahan when I meant MJF, or are they all in the same thing?
They're not in the same thing. If you said Callahan, I must not have been paying attention to you.
I did say Callahan.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I thought he was with Contra, because Contra is Callahan's crew in a ML Dub, right?
No, Callahan is OVE.
He's OVE everywhere. Then I thought he was with a different crew, and because for a while he was with Selena.
Oh no, you're right. He's with yeah. No, you're right. He's with Contra there. I'm sorry. I'm getting my things mixed up now.
See, I get shit jumbled because I don't watch the show all the time. So.
But you know what? To be fair, it's great that we live in a world where so many of these super talented wrestlers are in multiple companies and doing multiple shit. You know, it's great. That's something that Court Bauer touched on in that.
They got to let Sammy bring the Impact Championship to MLW. He needs to show it off at least, if not defend it there.
I don't know if they'll allow it. You know, it takes a little. I don't know. That's all for. I don't know. I would love to see it. I just don't know how that all works out for everybody. Yeah. With that being said, you said Hammerstone. I said DiBiase, right?
Yes.
Or not DiBiase. I said DiBiase.
DiBiase.
Now we're really getting thrown out there. We don't know what's going on, folks. We just don't even know.
Randy Orton to MLW confirmed. They're bringing Cody in from AEW too.
Just bring them all in.
Legacy.
Bring them all in.
Legacy in MLW. Would that not be beautiful? I think it would.
I think it would. I think it very much would.
So then we've got Timothy Thatcher, Dragon Hatcher, which is Fat Mac's favorite reference I make on the show.
Of course.
Versus Filthy Tom Lawler.
Yeah, this one, we're going with Filthy Tom. Come on.
Yeah, Tommy boy. It seems a little one-sided here, doesn't it?
Yeah, I think it does. And Tom's lost a little bit over to lately, and I don't want to see that. I think he needs to keep himself strong. So
yeah,
I want to see that.
He's definitely a top guy for the company.
Oh yeah.
So then we got the Tornado Tag Team Championships. That's championship for Tornado Tag. MLW's been doing some cool ass shit. Oh,
no, it's a tornado
tag
championship.
for the...
It's a tornado tag for the tag team championships.
Okay. A tornado tag championship. That needs to be something that exists.
I think people need to do that.
AEW should do it. They want to put their tag teams above everything else. Give them 2 sets of titles. Dynasty. That's MJF and Richard Halliday versus Marshall and Ross Von Erich. Ron Voss Eric.
Ron Voss Eric. He's my man. Old Ron Voss.
This one's pretty one-sided too, I think, right? Right?
Oh!
And this plays once again, and with you keep your AEW guys happy because they don't have to be there.
MJF is a MLW guy who is working for AEW.
Yeah, but he's gonna be in AEW.
I know that much for sure.
I think MJF
you think he's gonna leave MLW and go to AEW?
I think in the end he will be AEW. He's setting himself up in a position where he's going to be a top star there. I'm questioning if he's going to drag the rest of Dynasty with him before.
See, I would actually, and I don't know, but I would disagree because I think MJF would like to be an MLW so he could actually work indie dates.
The moment he turns on Cody, he's going to need a team to back him up. So if he pulls Dynasty from fucking, you know what I mean? That could be beautiful. Dynasty
again, we live in a great world where, we're living in a great world where they don't even have to be AEW contracted people and still have a feud run with them. So
yeah.
But the deal with me is Marshall and Ross have a huge upside and a huge future, but I think they're still green. I don't think you put the championships on them now. I think you build them up, and I think some losses and chasing some titles are actually going to help them grow a hell of a lot, to be honest.
Yeah. So who are you going with?
Dynasty. I think Marshall and Ross are just too young and they need to get knocked down a bit. So yeah, Dynasty's taking it.
Yeah. You want to bring in this next one? I gotta run and grab some.
I think you should.
I think I should.
And here we have just another match that could end up being the best match of the night between two just awesome showmen. Fantastic wrestlers, great grapplers. I mean, you name it. They're both just super on the mic. We got the middleweight championship. Of course, that's held by Teddy Hart. And he is going to be defending that title against A-Double Austin Aries.
What a match this is going to be. Holy shit.
Oh, I mean, exactly.
That's a fight forever scenario right here.
Fight forever. And, you got just two great guys and two guys that you could, two guys that on paper you could build a company around, but as you and I talked before we recorded, there's some question, I think, with A-Double on the way he's behaved in various other promotions, including Ring of Honor, including Impact, including WWE.
Yeah, he tends to leave a sour taste in the mouth wherever he goes.
He does. And so...
He's like the CM Punk who won't quit wrestling.
yeah, really. Basically, that's kind of what it's like.
And he'll go to AEW next. And they'll take him. And he'll leave a sour taste.
It's, I really wanted to pick A-Double. In fact, I had originally picked A-Double.
I did see that.
But as the longer I sat and thought about it, I was like, you know what? If I'm Court Bauer, I don't put it on. I don't put a title on Austin Aries right now.
He's got to earn that shit. You know what he's done to other companies? Everybody knows.
Yep.
You put him through the ringer, you make him pay them dues all over again. It's the same thing I would expect for CM Punk if he came back to professional wrestling.
Yeah, you'd really have to. He has to prove himself. So
that would be great. CM Punk signs to WWE first night on, jobs to Roman Reigns. That'd be beautiful.
Oh, could you imagine the backlash from the fans? Oh, I'd love it. Honestly, I mean,
you could feed him to the Fiend, I guess. That'd be fun too. and then everybody before it, I'm sure.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I'd be behind that. No, I'm going with Teddy Hart. I'm picking old Tedster, Teddy Ruxpin.
Yeah. Yep. I'm going Teddy Hart myself. I don't know why. I like this Hart Dynasty more than any other Hart Dynasty. I'm saying that.
Hart Foundation.
Yes. Dynasty. Let's mash them groups up and it's even better.
That would be cool.
But yeah, I like this Hart Foundation better than any other iteration of the foundation.
And then we go on to what probably will end up being the best match of the night, but who knows?
It's a roll of the dice, folks.
We have a no DQ, cannot end without a finish World Heavyweight Championship. Jacob Fatu defending the championship against LA Park.
Jacob Fatu is the Fatu who just did the job while Roman was out with cancer on WWE, yeah? He was there for one episode and lost to somebody, and then that was it.
I don't think that was Jacob Fatu, but I could be wrong.
I think it was, because I thought for sure he was joining the Usos after that, but then they didn't keep him around.
Jacob Fatu, I know, is the son of Rikishi.
Yeah, that's where I thought he was. I think that
maybe.
Is who I'm talking about.
Okay, maybe it was. That's possible. If he was there for one thing, I don't horribly remember.
Something to do with the benefit for some. I don't even think it was Roman Reigns, but it was another Fatu who passed away.
It was. Yeah, no, it's for the one that has cancer, not Roman.
The one who actually had cancer.
Yeah, the real cancer. You know what I mean?
The one the gimmick was inspired by.
But yeah, it very well could have been him. I wouldn't be surprised. He's extremely talented. He's an amazing athlete. He's got an amazing lineage, obviously.
Yep.
And he's got a look. Like, I mean, he could be a Roman Reigns for MLW easily.
Uh-huh.
Well, with that being said, Paystee, where do you sit on this match?
Well, last week a big story was the real La Park took that insane bump and broke his neck, right? So I think you want both Iho and Padre Day to win their matches to cash in on that other stuff.
I love how you put Padre Day, which would actually imply the grandfather of Iho. Well, if he's the father of LA Park. Papa Park. I like it. Papa Park.
Big Papa Park. Comes out with chains and does some... Yeah.
Oh, that's good.
The longer you think about it, the funnier it gets. Holy shit. Oh.
Yeah.
Talks in a really squealy, high-pitched voice.
That is, I kind of dig it. No Papa Park.
It's not Padre Day then, it's Big Papa Park. But that's my pick. Because the other one broke his neck, and I just you put them over because oh my god, he broke his neck and came back from injury. No, that was a different one.
It's almost as good as Thick Mama Pump from Impact. I love Jordan Grace's Thick Mama Pump gimmick. They need to get Scott Steiner, Petey Williams, LA Park, and Jordan Grace together. And they'll be the Pump Squad. You got the Canadian Muscle, you got Big Papa Pump, you got Papa Park, you got Big Papa Park, you got Thick Mama. Pump. Woo, man, this is.
And they can
I'm
take
losing
on the
myself
Hart
in my own
Dynasty.
mind